We all know the story of the boy who cried wolf. One day, a male villager, who typically plays on hard difficulty, saw a wolf near the outskirts of his village. He rang the town bell, and all the other villagers came running. But the wolf never attacked, since the difficulty was set to standard, and the wolf was 10 tiles away. The other villagers turned around, shunning their former friend for having rung the bell for no reason. In the next game, the difficulty was set to hard. The villager saw another wolf. Again, he rang the bell, but alas, no one came to help. The poor villager was devoured by the wolf. The moral of this story? Make sure you understand how difficulty affects predator animals. So how exactly does this work? There are different values for easiest, standard, and every difficulty above standard. Wolves attack villagers within 4 tiles on easiest, 6 tiles on standard, and 12 tiles on moderate, hard, hardest, and extreme. The most commonly used difficulty in multiplayer is standard, which is used both in tournaments and on the Definitive Edition's ranked ladder. But if we want to play against more difficult AI players, then increasing the difficulty also increases the distance at which wolves attack villagers for all players. Distinct from villagers, though, are military units. Regardless of difficulty, wolves attack these soldiers only within a 4-tile radius. We could send out a drush on standard difficulty without being attacked, then try to follow up with villagers walking on exactly the same path, only to have those vills end up getting mauled by wolves. There's a common misconception that wolf line of sight changes depending upon the difficulty level, but actually the line of sight always is 12 tiles for wolves and most other predators. The attack distance and the line of sight are separate values. This might occasionally matter since all Gaia units share the same line of sight. A unit might be out of a boar's line of sight, but within a wolf's line of sight, and the boar will continue chasing. The only predator that is different is the bear, which has a line of sight of only 10 tiles. The bear won't attack villagers that are outside of its line of sight, even on harder difficulties. From some quick testing, I only managed to get a bear to attack from 11 tiles, not the full 12. Anyway, make sure to pay attention to the difficulty level. It actually matters. Higher settings don't just make AI players stronger, but make wolves attack villagers from further away. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.